Up next, we have CM Punk making his Pit Bros debut to challenge Wild Barry Blast for the Professional Slam Dance League World Championship. I'm Dan Frampton, and this is Pit Bros 29, and we have a huge, massive show for you tonight, because not only are we unveiling the championship gold, not only are we launching a trading card parody series, we are going to be defending the title by watching some of the most iconic stage dives of all time. Now, when I saw CM Punk throw his first stage dive on AEW television, I knew shit was gonna change here on the show. I am the only guy on the internet analyzing stage dives, so I knew that this was my responsibility, nay, my obligation to provide this video for you guys. And since every episode has the championship on the line, I can't make an exception this time. So Wild Barry Blast, the current champion, I'm sorry, dude. You're defending your championship against the best in the world, CM Punk. But before we get to all that, we gotta unveil the strap. Now let's see how it looks on Wild Barry Blast. On a freaking trading card, motherfricker! Now let's watch as CM Punk tries to take it off him. They say you always remember your first, which is why the first dive is the most memorable dive. This was one of the most emotional moments in all of wrestling. This was the re-return of CM Punk, who was gone for 7 years, and all us CM Punk fans thought he was never coming back and thought that this guy hated wrestling, and we felt a little bit abandoned by him, so when he came back it was hugely emotional, and they brought him back in his hometown, which made for a huge pop. The first dive felt very spontaneous. We weren't sure what to expect from his debut here on AEW. He made that leap into the audience. It was like, oh my god, this dude is that excited to be back. He's jumping into the audience. This is sick. Then he gets lost at sea, completely buried, and all the security guards are just freaking out. They're being like, no, you can't die on our watch. Get out of here, CM Punk. So now let's watch that whole moment unravel all at once. I gotta rate that moment a perfect 10 out of 10. It's gonna be hard to beat the emotional weight and the spontaneity of that particular dive. That might be the best stage dive by anybody, doesn't matter who you are, in the history of stage dives. Now his second stage dive happened on Rampage, and it was a little bit sloppy. He kinda undershot it a little bit and didn't quite make it over the barricade. And then he just like hopped over the barricade like, yeah, I totally made it. And his reaction when the dude beside him offers him a beer is absolutely iconic, which is what totally makes this moment. So let's watch the whole thing. I gotta say, because of how sloppy it was, this thing's only a 7 out of 10. Then his next time out, he does a total fake out, 0 out of 10. He is determined to perfect this stage dive, so he comes out to establish the point and dive technique. And as you can see, there's a decent sized gap between the stage and the audience. He utilizes the twisted tope. And we get a perfect landing. And if you look closely, you can see that he keeps his legs on the other side of the barricade, and that is to ensure that he doesn't get completely lost at sea. That is a total Pit Bros maneuver. And we gotta watch the whole thing. That thing is an 8.5. Then he comes out again for another fake out, and this time he has an excuse like the gap is too big. -5 stars. No more excuses, CM Punk. Use that point gimmick. Get a running start. Learn from your mistakes. Attaboy, do a little bunny hop. Seated senton, that thing was perfection. He put everything together in that one. Let's watch the whole thing again. $9.5 out of 10. What a dive that was. That thing was perfect, like butter, absolutely smooth. So here comes the point in the show where I gotta say, were these dives better than Wild Barry Blast's dive during the turnstile set? And I gotta say, because of how emotional CM Punk's debut was, and because he kept learning from his mistakes and doing better dives, and even those fake outs showed a lot of personality, I gotta say, yeah, he's the new champion. I'm so sorry, he's the best in the world for a reason. So there you have it. We have CM Punk and his debut to compete with in order to take this championship away from him. I don't think that it's ever going to happen. I think that CM Punk might be forever the Pit Pros World Champion, but we will see next time on the show when somebody tries to take the championship away from him, because you got to remember, it's on the line every time. Yo, thanks so much for watching that episode. That's really sick. If you liked it, you can subscribe, and then you can also watch these other episodes over here.